Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
I fear we have been ghosted. So this wasn't a typical ghost. Basically, after the date, we kissed. We literally spent 4 or 5 hours together, had literally a night on a Tuesday. And he said would love to do it again. And then he texted me that night, had a great time with you, thanks for such a fun night. But he didn't say let's do it again. And to me, that was the red flag right there. And I knew that, but I was like, you know what? Let me just see what happens. I kid you not, this man is texting me every single day, the whole entire day. Basically, we're having a conversation. He's sending me good morning texts, good night texts, literally texting me for 2 weeks.
To keep a long boring story short, you were not ghosted. In fact, at the end, he told you he's not interested and he moved on. That's quite the opposite of ghosting.
But he also did tell me he had just gotten out of a relationship 4 months ago. It was a 6-month relationship, but again, I was one of the first dates that he had been on, and clearly he wasn't looking for something serious. Totally fine. And I just want to say I am not looking for something serious. So on to the next, as always, and stay updated for any other dates that I have coming up.
Girls, we have been lied to. We've been told our whole lives to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep when these studies on the human body were only done on men. Women actually need 9 to 10 hours of sleep, and this will change depending on where we're at in our menstrual cycle. Just like women are more sensitive to things like fasting, calorie deficits, cold plunging. But of course, we wouldn't know this because women weren't included in clinical trials until 1993.
So you would know that if you wanted. There's quite a while between 1993 and today. And sure, that's not included in the history books, but here's a wild idea. Stop complaining and sleep more.
Gee, Brian, what do you want to do today? The same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try to piss off another man. Just kidding. I'm not trying to piss anybody off.
No, you don't. It comes natural to you due to your charming personality.
The interesting thing about knowing from a young age that you don't want marriage or children is that it automatically decenters men from your life. The three things that men have historically had to offer women, money, marriage, children, are things that I don't want or need. I have my own money, I have my own job, I have my own house, I have my own car, I have my own friends, I have my own hobbies. I filled my life with beautiful things that bring me joy and happiness and contentment. I also don't have a giant imaginary biological clock counting down the seconds to my impending infertility. So I don't have to settle down, with the operative word being settle. You'd think that men would be happy with this, that I don't want or need anything from them. I just like them for them. But what I'm effectively doing is taking away their control over my ability to leave. Money, marriage, children. Some men just don't like that at all. Don't get me wrong, I've had some beautiful relationships with men where the thing that tied us together was the fact that we loved and liked each other. But some men really don't like knowing that you would be absolutely fine without them. And I am. I'm not just surviving without a man, I'm thriving without a man. I don't need a man to provide my happily ever after. I provide it for myself every single day.
Yeah, sure, I believe you. Even more when every single time you're trying to make an argument, you bring men into the conversation. The argument is never I thrive on my own as it should, but instead is I thrive more without a man. In the end, it makes no difference. Even though some men will care, some men absolutely do not.
Why do I always attract these clowns who either ghost me or completely waste my time? Where are the real men? Okay, well, what's on your dating checklist? What are you even looking for in a guy? Well, obviously tall, successful, rich. I mean, he needs to give me butterflies. And how is that working out for you? I mean, tall won't keep you warm at night. Does he set boundaries? Is he respectful? Does he make you feel safe? Or does he just keep you guessing? But isn't safe and stable just boring? The guys who just always text right back are so predictable. You know, I need a little chase. I need passion. Oh, you mean that kind of passion that keeps you up all night overthinking? That's not passion, girl. That's anxiety. A high-value man doesn't play games. He will make you feel secure without the lack of excitement. Stop confusing drama for love and start looking for consistency instead of chaos.
Yeah, but consistency is boring. What are you gonna do with that when there's no butterflies? It is a good advice even though no one's gonna listen to it.
I have a question. As a guy, would you be weirded out if a woman approached you in the gym? Me, as a woman, I prefer people don't approach me in the gym because I'm there to work out. As is everyone in the gym, obviously. I'm asking though because there's a bunch of cuties at my gym. And I'm wondering if I should shoot my shot. But I don't want to be the weirdo creep that approaches people at the gym. Like I don't want to be inappropriate. So I just want to know if you can help me out, please, and thank you.
Okay, so you're at the gym to work out, even though you're checking some cute guys at the gym, and you don't want to be approached by some guy in the gym, even more when you think that's gonna make him a weirdo. I think what you're looking for is validation. If a man approaches you at the gym, he's a weirdo, but if you're approaching him, that won't make you a weirdo.
Update, I broke up with my therapist after 2 sessions because I felt very traumatized after the second session because we were put in a situation. She created a simulation, some kind of weird situation that I was like, maybe this is me. Yeah, I think it was her. So I broke up with her because I was so traumatized from it. Isn't that weird? But now I'm like, dang it, I still need therapy even though I never want to go again after that experience. But I kind of just want somebody I can like chat with, just shoot the breeze. Are therapists funny? Do they have a sense of humor? Because I need somebody that I can like, rapport.
Okay, so you didn't stop seeing your therapist, you broke up with your therapist. You're not supposed to be in a relationship with your therapist. You're also not supposed to go see a therapist just so you have someone to chat with, but instead to try to fix whatever issues you might have. But this kind of explains all this trend about going to therapy. They're not trying to solve any issues, they're paying someone just to listen to them and to have whatever fifes they have at that moment validated.
That's crazy. Women actually say that. Every woman, bro. Watch this. Excuse me. Quick question. Would you rather be stuck in a forest with a man or a bear?
Bear.
Why the bear?
Because men are very unpredictable sometimes when they're straight, usually.
You don't think the bear's unpredictable?
No, because I'm a crazy bitch, so I'll scare it.
You could take a bear?
Yeah, I'm Colombian. I could take the bear.
How would you take a bear?
By screaming and being big like you're supposed to.
How big can you get? Can you show me? You have no chance. Now, do you believe me that every woman chooses the bear?
Must be wildin'. I ain't gonna. That's one thing I learned, bro.
Real life just met TikTok mind. And I'm not gonna lie, that's the weirdest argument I've ever heard, even coming from TikTok. I can take a bear because I'm Colombian.
Always funny to me how men just have no idea. So I'm staying at a hotel right now, I'm leaving for a flight, and I just started my period. Not something a woman can control. I go down to the lobby, ask them if they have any tampons because I'm about to board a flight, and he comes back with a little bag for me, and it has one singular tampon in it. One.
This lady in her comment section said everything I wanted to say. Good to use for the emergency that you have, and you can buy a box at the airport. It's not up to them to supply a full period worth of.
Hello.
Alright, and this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.